Hi, welcome back. My name is Jay Oza. I teach, mentor, and coach people on public speaking so that they can get winning high stakes speeches, whether it's for a job interview, a business or a sales meeting, or even at a conference in front of a lot of people. So, the book writing tip I'm going to give you today is what kind of first book you should write. Now, this is important because I made a mistake here. I wrote a pretty lengthy book, over 300 pages. And when you add it up with index and all that, it's going to be close to 400. That's a real long book. And it was a pain. If I had to do it again, I would write a much shorter book, probably around 100 and between 120 to 150 pages, but definitely less than 200. And especially if you're self-publishing it, you want to kind of understand the process, especially for your first book, on what's involved. And I will cover that more. But I just think that for the first book, reduce the scope of the book and pick one area that you want to, whether it's a story that you want to tell about what you've done, whether it's an immigration story or whatever. Just focus on that. Maybe how you started in something and you branched out into something that has a very limited focus and that gets right to the point. Because if it's got a good message and can help somebody learn something or enable some kind of transformation, then that's all you need. You don't need to write a lengthy book the way I did. Like I said, I didn't do that, and it's been painful. So I'm just letting you know that the first book, try to limit it to around 125 to 150 pages and get it done. But write a good one, but get it done. And because you need to learn the whole process, right? And that's going to take a while. Uh, how to work with an editor, how to uh, get a book cover designed, the layout, and just the process of getting that book published is a lot of work. And also the marketing that we'll do. And since the first book, if it's something you're doing it quickly, you may not want to spend that much time in the marketing, but at least you want to do some marketing. But the main thing is you got to identify your objective. The first book is, let's say, I want to get it done. I have a story to tell. I want to get it done quickly, but I don't want to, boil the ocean or anything like that. And and be known as an author. That's a big deal. Being known as an author is a big deal. So I know one person who did that. He was working for many years and he just wanted to get a book done. And his book is about 120 pages. And that suits him fine. He's an author. He wrote a book. He's an author now. So get that first book done. Don't try to, change topics or anything. Just come up with a focus and get it done. That's a big deal, okay? Because otherwise you could go through what I'm going through, which can take a much longer. It could be a 2-year odyssey and even longer. So define your scope, come up with the main message, what you want to say in the book, write it and edit it, get it published, and you're done. Whether it's Kindle, soft cover, and kind of use the minimalist approach and get it done. So let me repeat again. The first book, you don't want to make it grand scale. Get the feel for what it's like being an author, what the process is like, and then you can decide, okay, now I understand it, and I now know how to get the next book published. Okay, and that's what I didn't go through, and it's been painful. So I want to make sure that you don't go through that, and that's one way of not going through it. Okay, and if you watch many of these tips that I'm giving, you will understand what it's like to write a book. Because a lot of people out there think writing a book is easy, and some people kind of mislead you thinking that, oh, it's no big deal. I'm going to give you the realistic view from somebody who kind of had to struggle through this process. Okay? So if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or criticism, let me know. And thank you for watching, and good luck with your book.